we have present with us here the family of George Floyd and some of their dear friends. We have Rodney Floyd, we have Philonis Floyd, we have Terrence Floyd, we have Brandon Williams. Obviously, we have this little angel. Her mother Roxy is here with Gianni. We have Dominique and William, who are close personal friends as well, present here. Briefly, the brothers will address you. The president and the vice president met with the family for over an hour. And they're going to tell you some things that happened in that meeting. I know the president was very personal because he got to know this family over the years, and he wanted to check on them on today of all days to see how they were doing, to reiterate that they are still doing everything to make sure that his legacy is respected, and that involves us going to meet with senators in just a few moments to continue to press forward for the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act that he says he is ready to sign any day. He said that he doesn't want to sign a bill that doesn't have substance and meaning, so he is going to be patient to make sure it's the right bill, not a rush bill. Also, the family encouraged the president to continue to meet with the civil rights leaders and advocacy groups who have been working on this for decades, like Reverend Allen, the NAACP, and the National Urban League, and many others. So with that, I will present to you Philonis Floyd.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. We met with the president and the VP. It was just for the remembrance of what happened to my brother, because this was his day that he was murdered. It was great. He's a genuine guy. They always speak from the heart, and it's a pleasure just to be able to have the chance to meet with him when we have that opportunity too. We're just thankful for what's going on, and we just want this George Floyd Policing Act to be passed in the future.
Is there any message? Could I ask you real quick?
No.
Is there a message you want the American
No,
people to know?
because this is the thing. If you can make federal laws to protect the bird, which is the bald eagle, you can make federal laws to protect people of color.
What about the fact? What about
Okay.
the fact that you don't have?
Now we will have his brother Rodney Floyd. Very brief.
How you guys doing? Today is about the remembrance of our brother George Floyd, father, uncle, friend, cousin, and Mr. President and Vice President gave us a condolence and just keeping up, touching back on what happened last year, reiterating everything. They asked us how we were doing, are we taking care of ourselves, healthy counseling, and they asked us all about how we feeling and what's going on about today about our brother. And we thankful that they showed great concern, and you guys.
Mr. Floyd, did
Okay.
President Biden offer
You ready?
any
No.
reassurance
Come.
that he would personally make sure?
Now you will hear from Terrence Floyd. We may take one or two questions at the end, maybe.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Being here today is an honor, to meet with the president and the vice president, and very productive conversation, and I'm grateful for it. I thank everybody for the love. Thank you.
And now you will hear from Brandon Williams, the nephew of George Floyd, who was like a son to him.
How are y'all doing?
Pretty good. How you doing?
I'm great. I think it was a very great meeting. We're very appreciative and grateful that the president and vice president invited us here. I think that the meeting went well. He showed concern, and I think genuinely he wanted to know exactly how we were doing and what he could do to support us. And he did let us know that he supports passing the bill, but he wants to make sure that it's the right bill and not a rush bill. He also said that he set that deadline. He's not happy about it not being met, but all in all, he just wants the bill to be right and meaningful, and that it holds George's legacy intact. Thank you.
And now you'll hear from my co-counsels. It's always a team effort, and we have a great team that's standing with the family, a great legal team. Attorney Chris Stewart.
On behalf of Roxy, Lil Baby, Will, Justin, my law partner, the president actually interacted and played with Gianna. She had an absolute ball. And that's why this may be a sad day across the country, but this was a super happy day, seeing her smile like she's still smiling. So if everybody can just come together, Democrat, Republican, and pass the bill. If you care about policing and the people, it'll get passed.
Thank you, Chris. Now we will hear from Attorney Tony Romanucci, another great co-counsel.
Good day, everybody. Nice to see you all. I think what's important about today, commemorating the 1-year date of George Floyd's death, is that we need this bill passed. Here's why we need it passed. We need to protect lives as opposed to take life. We need people saved on the streets of our country as opposed to being unnecessarily shot by police. That's what's so important about this day. That's why I'm so proud to be standing with the Floyd family today, being a representative and fighting for this bill to make sure it is meaningful and substantial. Thank you all.
Now we will hear briefly from Attorney Justin Miller, and we have one more speaker after that.
Good afternoon. The important thing to remember, and I think everyone's spoken on different things, but the important thing I want everyone to remember is this: there have been other bills that have been passed in the last 3 months protecting different groups of people. This group of people needs to be protected too, and this started a long time ago. There are some things that started a lot sooner that got protected a lot faster. And so we just ask that you, if you're out there watching, urge your congressman, urge your senator to pass this bill because it's very, very important. Thank you.
And then finally, before we take a question or two, is our National Bar Association President, Attorney C.K. Hoffler.
Good afternoon. Justice for one is justice for all. On behalf of the over 66,000 mostly African-American lawyers in this country and globally, we must support the passage of the George Floyd Justice and Policing Act. We don't have a choice. Unless we want to see the carnage that we've seen happen over and over and over again, and that's not acceptable. So please, call your senator. Impress upon everybody in your community that we've got to do this. We've got to pass it. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's everybody good. All right, we're going to just do this one time for his family back in Houston and North Carolina who couldn't be here. We're going to all raise our fists and say his name. Gianna, Chris, y'all come up here. Look, you want to say his name? Put your fists up, Chris. Let's say his name.
Say his name.
George Floyd.
Say it again. Say it again louder, Gigi.
Say it now, baby.
Say his name louder.
Say his name.
George Floyd. Thank you all. That's for his family that could not be here today.